What's going on, everybody? I'm Sam Ravech, and this is my bracket for the men's field of 68. So we're going to start in the top left here. Alabama, Corpus Christi, who we picked in the first four. Alabama's just been too dominant this year. I don't think we're going to see any 1 versus 16 upsets. I like West Virginia. Bob Huggins has been here way too many times. They play great defense, and they turn you over a ton. 12-5 matchups are going to be interesting this year. I think we're going to have at least one, maybe two. I don't think Charleston is going to be able to upset San Diego State. Just too much size for San Diego State there. In mid-majors, you have to be able to shoot really well. Charleston does it. I like what they've been doing. Pat Kelsey's done a great job there, but I think San Diego State has more size. Virginia and their defense, the Paladins have been great this year for Furman, but Virginia, I just like the way they're playing with Vanderplas out. I think it's an issue, but I still think Virginia takes the first round there. Going on further down in the South region, Creighton, NC State, this is a tough one. I like Creighton. They were picked in the top 25, struggled in the Big East this year at times, but I think they're going to be okay in the tournament. They've started to play a lot better. Baylor, great out of the Big 12, the best conference in college basketball this year. Missouri and Utah State, everyone's been talking about this 10-7. Offense is off the charts. I like Missouri and what they got going on there. They play really hard for their head coach, Dennis Gates, who just signed a new contract. Like that really a lot there. Princeton out of the Ivy. This is an interesting 15-2. Arizona, though, just won the Pac-12 tournament. So we're going with them there. On to the East region in the first round. What do we got? Purdue, Fairleigh Dickinson. Not too many people are high on Purdue this year. I think they're going to take care of the first round. I don't think we're going to take Purdue very deep in my bracket here. Memphis just kind of obliterated Houston in the AAC final. We're going Memphis. They're on a roll there. Penny Hardaway's got them cooking. I really like what Duke's doing. I'm going to take them deep in this tournament, so just a little inkling there. I think they take care of Oral Roberts. Tennessee, Louisiana. Tennessee without Zakai Ziegler is tough. If I'm going to pick an upset here, I may pick Louisiana. I think I like Louisiana, and with Zakai Ziegler out, just too many questions for Tennessee, specifically on their offense. I think they really struggle to score the ball at times. Santiago Vescovi is going to be kind of carrying the load there. All right, further down in the East region, Kentucky and Providence. We've been kind of ragging on Kentucky the way that they've started, but they turned it around a little bit. I still like Providence. I'm going to take an upset here. There's been rumors for Ed Cooley. He's going to be leaving Providence maybe. I don't know, but we're going to take Providence in the first round here. Kansas State, again, just, you want to talk about teams that are prepared themselves to play in the tournament. Pretty much any team from the Big 12 has with their RPI and net rankings. Michigan State, USC. I like Sparty in the tournament here, actually, quite a bit, because I think that their road to at least a Sweet 16 is there if they play well. Marquette, Tyler Kolek is spectacular for them. Point guard, second in the nation in assists. So that's what we're going to have for the left side. Now let's head up to the Midwest region in the first round here. We'll go Houston real quick here. Houston, I like Auburn, and I like Iowa. I like Auburn's defense here in this. This is going to be an interesting one here. Miami and Drake. Drake shoots the ball really well. Sorry, Christine Williamson. We are going with Drake in the first round. Indiana, Kent State. Kent State hasn't been in a while. Indiana, although I don't love them, I am not taking Indiana to go very far. Further down in the Midwest region, first round still. I took Jeff Capel's squad in the first four. I'm going to take them again over Iowa State. Iowa State has been too streaky. Caleb Grill is a big part of that team, no longer there right now. Xavier, Kennesaw State, the Owls, one of the few nicknames named the Owls. Challenge if you can name any other colleges named the Owls. There's only a couple of them. Xavier taking on Pitt there in the second round here. A&M, Penn State. Penn State made a real deep run in the Big Ten tournament. I like what they have going on there. Texas, Colgate. Ooh, this is a real interesting one. I like Colgate, and I like their experience. I like the way they shoot the ball. They have the best three-point field goal percentage in the entire country. I'm taking Colgate in a 15-2 upset over Texas. Continuing on, first round in the West. Kansas, Howard. Again, real quick here. Kansas. Arkansas, Illinois. I like Arkansas. St. Mary's, VCU. I'm taking VCU. They turn you over. St. Mary's really struggled in that game against Gonzaga in the West Coast Conference Tournament. I like VCU and their ability to turn you over. UConn, I'm from Connecticut. We're taking UConn a long way here. We got a lot of good memories with the Huskies. TCU, Arizona State. Took Arizona State in the first four. I'm taking them over TCU. Gonzaga, Grand Canyon. Let's go Gonzaga. I think Gonzaga could make a run here because they are underseeded, I think. And they have been the one seed for quite a while. So I like Gonzaga making a little bit of a run here. Northwestern, I picked them to win the Big Ten tournament. It turns out I was wrong there pretty quickly on, but I really like what they're doing. Just the second NCAA tournament appearance for Northwestern. UCLA, UNC Asheville. Let's go with the Bruins. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is spectacular. So that's the first round there. We'll take it back up to the South region in the second round. Alabama, West Virginia, taking Alabama, the best team in the country. I think a lot of folks are going to be picking them. San Diego State and Virginia. Again, I really like San Diego State's size, and I think they have the ability to take down Virginia. Problem with Virginia, again, Ben Vanderplas out for the season. They struggle to score. Creighton, Baylor. Baylor's got experienced guards. Guard plays wins in the NCAA tournament. Flagler's been there for 57 years. Missouri and Arizona. Let's go with, I'm taking an upset. Missouri. Their offense, again, is just stellar. D'Amoy Hodge, one of the better players in the entire country. They can really make a ton of threes. Continuing on the East region, second round action, Purdue, Memphis. This is a really interesting one. I think people are going to have Memphis upsetting Purdue. I just think that Purdue has this, obviously with Zach Edey, I don't know if Memphis has the size to match up. Purdue's guards are a big question mark. A lot of people are talking about them. I mentioned Duke, and I'm going to take them again to go into this Sweet 16 round against Purdue. I'm going to pick Duke to beat Purdue. We'll get to that in a second. K-State and Providence. I think the road ends for Providence here in the second round. Kansas State, one of the better duos in the entire country. Marquise Noel and Keontae Johnson there. Marquette, I love their guard play. And they also have a couple of sneaky players underneath as well that cause problems for a ton of teams. Continuing on, Houston, Auburn. We're taking Houston, albeit a close game there. Indiana, Drake. I don't like Indiana. I'm going to take Drake. Indiana's just too sporadic, and outside of Trace Jackson Davis, I don't know if they have enough pieces to play. Drake is playing really, really good ball, and they shoot the ball incredibly well. Xavier and Pittsburgh. I'll take Xavier, although they have underperformed a little bit as of late. Penn State is advancing again. Here we go, down to the West region. Still the second round, almost done with the second round here, and then we're going to be cooking on to the Sweet 16 games. Kansas is I'm actually switching this. I'm going Arkansas. I like their offense. With Nick Smith in there, that's just an incredible team as well. They can play their way into a Final Four potentially if they get on a run. VCU and UConn, mentioned it. We're sticking with UConn. They are one of the most dangerous teams in the entire field, I think, when they are playing at their best. I'm taking Gonzaga again here. Mentioned it. They used to be a 1 seed. They're playing as a 3 seed. I think that gives them a little bit of less pressure. And then UCLA down here at the bottom of the West region. So, back up here. Let's see, where are we here? Yes, we are now on to the round heading into the Elite Eight. Alabama, San Diego State. We're taking Alabama. I like Alabama in the Final Four for this one. Baylor. Again, their guard play and experience is just tremendous. Taking them there. I'm taking Duke into the Elite Eight. I think they can beat Purdue considering they are on that streak. ACC tournament champions. Marquette again. Shaka Smart continuing to lead this team to where they need to go. Up here to the Midwest. On the other side, Houston going to take down Drake. That's where their run ends, albeit a good run for them. I'm taking Xavier. And I'm also going to take UConn. And we'll round it out here in this region with Gonzaga. All right, we now are heading into the Final Four. My Final Four will include Baylor. It will include Duke. And on the other side, Final Four is going to include Houston, and it's going to include UConn. UConn started the season 14-0. They were playing like one of the best teams in the entire country. We are now into our Final Four, and we have our championship matchup here. It's going to be Alabama, and it's going to be the UConn Huskies. And I'm going to pick my champion, Dan Hurley. UConn Huskies going to win the championship, take it home this year. That is my 2023 NCAA champion.